everybody, it's a beautiful Monday morning and I'm going to be doing the hike today called Little Sigh. I'm right near North Bend, which is about an hour east of Seattle off of I-90. The trail today is going to be 3.7 miles out and back, and we're starting at 500 feet of elevation and we're going to gain around 1,300 feet as we're hiking. Here's a map of the trails at the Mount Si Natural Resources Conservation Area. We are here at Trailhead for Little Si. We're going to go up here, curve around, and get to Little Si, which is 1,576 feet. I came out and did this trail about a month ago, and I really enjoyed it, but I started early like I do in the summer around 7 o'clock. And it was really too dark to see much for sharing a video. So that's why I'm starting a little later today. Right now it's around 10 o'clock. The first part of the trail here is a little bit steep, but it's not going to be that steep the whole way. We're going to have a little view off to the left. We're going to keep going straight. Little Si summit, 1.6 miles. This section of land here is designated as the Mount Si Natural Resources Conservation Area. It was established in 1987 and it's managed by the Department of Natural Resources, and I believe it has around 13,700 plus acres right now, and there are 4 mountain peaks in it. Little Si, Mount Si, Mount Tenerife, and Green Mountain. One of the other hikes that I want to do in this area before too long is Mount Tenerife, and that's elevation 4,585, and I want to make sure that I do it when it's snow free, so it might be not until next year, but there is a connector trail from the Mount Si trail over there, and yeah, it's supposed to also have really good views, so I'm going to try and do that on a clear day. We've come in now about 0.5. We're at a trail junction. If we went to the right, we'd go to the Boulder Garden Trail, but we're just going to keep going left to the Little Si summit. Nice fresh breeze this morning. I looked online for a little information about the conservation area, and one of the things that is special about it is it has 2 stands of higher elevation Sitka spruce. It protects Pacific silver fir. There's mountain hemlock. And as for the animals, I don't think they're as much on this side of the mountain, but on the other side of Mount Si, where it's a little more remote, the animals that they list are cougars, black bear, bobcats, deer, and mountain goats. This section is rooty and rocky, but it's pretty flat, so it's not that bad. open to hiking, closed to all other uses. I don't do rock climbing, but there are some areas here that are climb at your own risk. And I've seen people here before. And this is the back of Little Sigh. We're gonna go forward and hook around. I hear a raven. So far the trail has been damp, but not muddy. From here we can see a little bit of blue sky above the ridgeline. We'll be up there in a minute. And past that, the green trees that are in the sunshine, that's the side of Mount Si. A little bit to the left here I can see the exposed rock of the summit. We've arrived at the first viewpoint. We go out just a little bit and get a few pictures. It's real rocky and it's a huge drop-off. Well, I'm here now at the first viewpoint, and I put my hat and jacket back on because when the gusts come, it's quite cold. What you're seeing behind me is Mount Si, and the very tip top is called the Haystack. We've climbed a little higher and we're at the second viewpoint. It's small, but there's a little rocky nub here for taking a break. Here's the view looking off into the valley, North Bend, and the close ridge to the right is Rattlesnake Mountain, and at the left point is Rattlesnake Ledge. I'm going to try that pretty soon. And Interstate 90 goes through here, east-west, up over the mountains. Last night, Steve made some holiday pumpkin bread, and so that's a nice treat for today. So I'm here at the main viewpoint now at the top of Little Si, and it's getting quite chilly, but I have my snack, and I took some pictures and views down into the valley. I can see the Snoqualmie River down there, but it's really not clear to get a picture. And yeah, it was about 2.1 miles to get up here. I didn't do a whole lot of extra walking back and forth, so I think it's going to be more like a 4.2 mile, and I'll check the elevation when I get back down to the bottom. I've just seen 3 other hikers up here, and I'm ready to turn around and get back down to the car. Not too much wind here on the trail, but I can hear it blowing the branches up above. Getting closer to the trailhead. Can hear the street traffic and the highway traffic. Well, it's great to be back at the trailhead. That hike did turn out to be 4.2 miles, so a little longer than I had thought. But it's a beautiful day and the trail's in really great shape. Yeah, like I said, it's not muddy, it's a little bit wet in places, but it's really wonderful to be able to get out for a beautiful hike like this in November. So anyway, I really want to thank you for joining me. If you have any questions or comments, go ahead and leave them below. And yeah, hope you have a great week.